Guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, we here in Norway. We got some Norwegian military equipment. If you watched the last video, I told you I've been checking out more Finnish, Swedish, and I had somebody recommend and sending me 2 Norwegian videos, Norwegian military and their equipment. So this is what we checking out, seeing what it's about. Yeah, been interested, been into this, so it's gonna be interesting. I've seen a few things in just the Nordic Land Forces video that I checked out with just the different equipment, tools and stuff like that. Weaponry, I think you gotta say it fast. Weaponry, different weapons and stuff like that. So I see a cheese slicer up here, so that's interesting already. But we checking this out. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hey, I got a playlist as well. You can add videos to just Nordic military videos. That'll be great.
Some time ago, I made a video about my top 3 favorite military equipment made in the Nordics per country. And since then, a lot of you have asked me to do individual videos about each country. I've already done Sweden and Finland, which you can find links to in the description. And today we're moving on to Norway. When most people think of Norway, they think of striking natural beauty, one of the most democratic nations on earth, various forms of fermented, dried, or salted fish, which they spread across the globe, and unimaginable oil wealth. The reality is that Norway boasts one of the most technologically advanced military production capabilities in the world, and is a supplier to many of their NATO allies, of everything from air defense systems, cruise missiles, smart shells, to anti-armor launchers and drones. Norway used to be among the poorest nations in Europe, which was never conducive to an advanced weapons industry, like that of its neighbor, Sweden. But all that changed with the advent of Germany infringing on Norway's neutrality in World War II, and especially Norway striking oil in 1969. The relatively poor country suddenly had money to invest in a weapons industry, and funds were injected into, among others, the companies that are now named Nammo and Kongsberg. Before we get to the amazing Norwegian...
That oil changed everything. Now, because in the last video, I just seen that they were kind of talking about Norway didn't give too much to Ukraine, but people were surprised. Just reading the comments and just even the person that made this video, they were surprised that Norway didn't, because they're one of the most wealthiest countries. Especially out of the other Nordic countries, the most wealthiest.
I'd love to ask you if you could hit the like button. It really helps with the algorithm for my small channel. It would be stupid of me to mention any other equipment as my first pick than the NASAMS. Developed by Kongsberg, this system is currently in operation in 15 different countries and have proven capable of downing anything Russia has to offer in the Ukraine war. It includes a system for mobile launchers mounted on a 4x4,
I've just seen some of these.
And Kongsberg is currently working on a long-range variant that will be a direct competitor to the Patriot. NASAMS is the air defense system of choice when it comes to protecting the White House and Capitol in Washington, D.C. Seeing as I am an infantry grunt, the second pick on my list would have to be the iconic M72 Law. Produced by Nammo, it has been deployed to over 20 conflicts. I know plenty of veterans who were deployed in Vietnam, and back then, this was their go-to weapon of choice when it came to anti-armor or fortification war.
I feel like I've seen this weapon a couple of times. Not even just even probably a little bit in high school when I was studying, taking history classes and stuff like that, talking about different things, talking about different wars and stuff. I feel like I've seen this. So there's kind of I kind of remember it just because how small it is, easy to carry type of missile, so, but like you said, this was something commonly used in the Vietnam War and stuff. So, and it's crazy. If y'all been watching, I mentioned my great grandfather was actually in that war. So I got military history in my family.
Of choice when it came to anti-armor or fortification warfare. It is still in use in large parts of NATO and has been upgraded more times than I can count. By all accounts, an iconic weapon made by the Norwegian defense industry. Rounding off my top three will have to be the naval and joint strike
Those are
missiles.
some big missiles.
A joint venture between Raytheon and Kongsberg. These missiles are two designations of the same missile meant for different platforms. One for ground-based launches and ships, and one for a very specialized role in the F-35. Kongsberg has received a record number of orders for these missiles this year and are having to ramp up production massively as more and more countries adopt the F-35. Pilots rate these as some of the most stealthy anti-ship and fortification missiles ever developed. And originally, Norway made these to strike out at any potential naval invasion of its shores and getting away before the target noticed them. Next on the list will have to be Norway's Skjold corvette and its incredible shipbuilding industry in general. The Skjold was long hailed as the fastest military ship in the world, and with recent upgrades, it is still undisputed when it comes to the combination of firepower and speed. Its purpose is to sneak up on larger enemies and take them apart with its naval strike missiles. Up next is the highly acclaimed Black Hornet nano drone, developed in Norway by Fleur Teledyne.
Yeah, when I watched the other video, I remember seeing this drone.
The staple of most high-end NATO special
ops teams. It has a string on it or something.
Has seen extensive use in Ukraine and on counter-terrorism missions worldwide. Though it has a pretty hefty unit price, it allows its users to seamlessly patrol ahead in very tight spaces. And it is very hard to shoot down due to its small size. It is also almost soundless, which makes it a big wish list item for rescue and espionage missions.
Yeah, that's very valuable.
The Norwegian Army operates an undisclosed number of these drones. Perhaps the most important military production in Norway has to be its extensive range of artillery shells and ammunition, and especially its smart and guided shells. Nammo is one of Europe's largest producers of ammunition for artillery, and also boasts ram projectiles, which rival the firing distance of any other 155mm product in the world. The war in Ukraine has shown the world that artillery is still extremely important in warfare, so Norway is doing everything in its power to increase the output of Nammo. The Crows and other remote turret systems developed by Kongsberg is a must on this list. These top-of-the-line pieces of equipment ensures that soldiers can stay inside of the well-protected armored vehicle while on patrol or in an engagement. In Afghanistan, these turrets reduced the amount of casualties for machine gunners drastically. Though it is important to note that they do reduce the normal.
I wonder if there's video where I see a little bit inside of these vehicles and stuff like that, but I definitely want to find some. Just look very tight in there, with all the technology and stuff nowadays and probably what's in there. But I definitely want to look on the inside. Like, look at this. Like, look at all this. Like, it look bigger, like more people can fit in there, but I'm sure it's probably only these two in there, but it looks so much bigger. Like, I wonder how many people can go in there.
Though it is important to note that they do reduce the normal input a gunner would have, as you lose some overview and sounds in, for example, urban environments. Kongsberg has variants for these, capable of carrying the Javelin, machine guns, and larger caliber systems like the Bushmaster or autocannons. In the era we are in with FPV drones posing a significant threat, Kongsberg has also developed a drone countermeasure turret, which will automatically fire at enemy UAVs. Intelligence has proven to be king for Norway. Being so close to one of Russia's main military hubs in Murmansk also means that there's plenty of signals and intelligence to be gathered. While many
that look like the big ball thing in Sweden.
People do not know this, Norway's continued investment in their Marjata program means that they have one of the most advanced signals and intelligence ships on the planet. Rumor has it that it was Norway that picked up the signals and sound signature from the then sunken Kursk submarine in year 2000, which ultimately led to Russia, and then newly elected Vladimir Putin having to admit that one of their billion-dollar nuclear submarines had sunk. FS Marjata and Eager are likely the two items in the Norwegian armed forces that irritate Vladimir Putin more than anything else, as they feed a treasure trove of information.
It seems like Russia been picking and they've been losing a lot over the years.
Back to NATO data centers. Having one of the longest coastlines in the world means that Norway has had to focus on how to best patrol and guard it with the resources allocated to the Navy. One of the equipment types recently developed by Kongsberg is what they call the Vanguard system, essentially a containerized plug-and-play system where armaments, drones, helicopters, and underwater
That's a
assets
unique
are
ship.
easily interchangeable in order to save cost and time. It is systems
That's
like
very
this
unique.
which will enable Norway and its allies to increase the size of their navies by using the same platform with different modules. And Kongsberg is at the forefront of this research and development. What many people don't know about the Norwegian defense industry is that it produces a large part of the rocket engines and missile propulsion systems for many of the most famous missile systems in the world. The AMRAAM, IRIS-T, Patriot, NASAMS, SAMP-T, and Sea Sparrow systems all carry rocket engines produced and designed in Norway by Nammo. It accounts for much of the total export of Norwegian arms and is a testament to the quality of Norwegian production. To conclude, Norway produces really high-end military equipment as a result of how their society is built and vast wealth. While other countries often struggle with ideas being blocked by the top level of the industry, Norway's flat management system and democratic values lead the charge in much of the research and development of high-tech military equipment in the world. Together with Sweden, it is becoming quite the giant when it comes to its own specialist equipment, especially with missiles,
they got the money for it for sure,
and smart ammunition. If you like this video, I'd be honored if you hit those like and subscribe buttons.
No, this was good. This was good. Make sure y'all for sure hit the like, subscribe button. Cause I ended up getting a lot of recommendations from this channel because I'm subscribed to it. That was good. I need to subscribe. I don't think I subscribed to the last one though. But I'm not subscribed. I don't think I liked the last one. There we go. Gotta definitely throw those some thumbs up. But this is good. This was actually made a month ago. Like I just seen a couple of clips. Yeah, just seen a couple of clips just on this alone. So pretty much right. Have you heard? So just from reading the comment, it seemed like he's on the right path, and not only the right path, but just his information's been on point. So some interesting information. But no, it was cool to check out Norway and just their military equipment. If y'all have some more, make sure y'all send it my way for me to check out. I do have another video, and I've been checking out just Finland and Sweden. Somebody sent me something in the Discord, a video just Sweden, and there's a video that I've seen. It's like an 8-part type of series, and like it's right there on just the day-to-day on a certain I don't know which I forgot which force it was, I forgot what military branch it was in Sweden, but it was like a first person point of view, day-to-day life on how, just traveling. They went to the world dangerous country. I'm one of the world's dangerous countries, so I'm gonna check that out as well. But this was good. Hope y'all enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, send down those recommendations. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.